Alright, so the point of this video is to show off the new character that I've implemented, which is going to be sort of a mini-boss. Before this, all of the enemies I had were single-shot kills in the first stage. I decided that there should be an enemy that takes a few more hits and kind of acts as a bit of a gatekeeper at the end of this stretch here, at the top of this boulevard here. So we'll get to that character in just a minute. There are some other things I've added in as well. Hopefully they'll get shown during this stretch where, yeah, the cars can now cause damage to the enemies. So if you saw that SUV rolling in, it plowed through a whole bunch of the enemies and they all exploded into blood or into robot parts if they were robots. But the main enemy I want to show is right here at the end of this stretch in front of the karaoke bar. We'll just get in here and that enemy will load on up. So we go over here, camera pans over, and the mechabunny enters. The mechabunny's main attack is to shoot these watermelons, which you have to shoot through in order to get to attack the bunny itself. So they act as somewhat of a force field, as a bit of a barrier. The mechabunny also has another attack that it stops occasionally and shoots a laser at the ground, which causes the fire to spread across the ground, similar to the Blaze character. So there's two different attacks it has, and it'll cycle between them and move up and down the one side of the screen. You just have to avoid the melons that bounce around or shoot your way through them, and ultimately you'll get to hit the bunny. Boom, and then the pilot explodes out, splatters onto the floor there. I think I might add a little bit of an effect when it lands. Maybe it'll set the ground on fire as well. But then the doors to the karaoke place open up and you can go inside. And I have this area fairly well realized, I think. I'm going to tweak it a bit more. There's obviously some sprites glitching there a little bit with that plant up in the upper wall there, and there's some doors that are not on those top rooms. But for the most part it's done, and you can also already detonate this hologram here. Boom, that goes away. But I don't have the rest of this environment completely realized, and I don't have the action in here programmed yet. But that'll come later. But I hope you enjoyed seeing the mechabunny and seeing that sort of gatekeeper that will act as a bit of a stop there at the end of that boulevard.